With some of the Lumberjack hybrid range, you have spare tyres included at the rear of the unit. For some of our models, you need to lower these tyres before you can extend the bed out. Let's take a look at how to lower the spare tyres, as well as how you can remove them for when you need to change a tyre. For this demonstration, we will use the Mount Bawbaw. It does not feature a slide-out bed, but the tyre lowering process is the same. Each tyre is supported on its own, so you need to lower them one at a time. These are also supported by gas struts, so there is no heavy lifting required, and they are quite easy to manoeuvre. Taking an initial look at the spare tyre support, each tyre has 2 latches and a locking pin at the bottom holding them in place. First, we will release the red latches. Remove the O-ring and keep it in a safe place. Then pull the red latch forward and unhook it. Then repeat and release the latch on the opposite side of the tyre support. Here at the base of the support is our locking pin. We will remove this next. Pull the R clip from the pin and keep it in a safe place. Slide the locking pin out of the support base. This is attached with a safety chain. The gas struts fitted to the tyre support will keep it upright, so there is no danger of the tyres dropping down. To lower the tyres, pull down on it. This step is easy as most of the weight will be supported by the struts already. Now the tyres have been lowered out of the way. If your hybrid has a slide-out bed, you can now extend this. For a tutorial on how the bed slide works, please check the description box below. When it comes time to raise the tyres again, it is basically everything in reverse. Lift the tyre back to its upright position. This will be quite easy as most of the weight remains supported by the gas struts. Slide the locking pin back into the base. Fit the R clip back into the locking pin. Then re-secure the latches on either side and put the O-rings back in position. To remove one of the rear tyres from the tyre support, first check to see that you have your stabiliser winder at the ready. This tool is also used to undo the securing bolts for the spare wheels. Simply fit the winder into the bolts and undo them. Then you can remove the spare tyre. If you need to remove the spare tyre where your number plate is mounted, there are some extra steps. Before removing the tyre, you need to remove this metal plate. There is a locking pin and bolt holding this plate in position. Firstly, remove the locking pin and keep it in a safe place. Next, we undo the bolt. This may be secured quite tightly, so you need to use a spanner to undo this. Then pull the plate out of the socket. You will need to disconnect the cable for the number plate light too. Once you've removed this piece fully, you can now access the tyre. To remove this one, it is the same as before, using your stabiliser leg winder and undoing the bolts. To put the number plate holder back in place, we do everything in reverse. Reconnect the number plate light, then slowly push the holder back into the socket so the bolt hole lines up. Put the bolt back in position. Put the locking pin back in position. And use a spanner to tighten the securing bolt. Before heading off, check that you have reconnected the number plate light correctly. To To do this, have someone stand behind the hybrid while you turn on your headlights. If connected correctly, you're good to go. When not using your hybrid and keeping it in storage, be sure to clean the spare tyres before packing away. Just a good dust off with a dustpan brush should be fine, as long as they are visibly clean. Also, it's a good idea to keep the tyre covers fitted on them. This helps to prolong their shelf life and keep them in best condition for when you need them.